Well, obviously, we're not Craig and Lucinda. We're Steve.
And Denise of Van Life Midlife Rocks.
And we're here in beautiful Goldstream Provincial Park on Vancouver Island to introduce to you another fabulous video by Moto Travels.
We know you'll enjoy it.
Good morning and welcome back to the channel. So here we are in White Rock, BC. We're real close to the US border. Right now we're about 8 blocks from the border. And this week the land crossing of the border reopened into the US. So now Canadians can do trips down to the US by land. So in the spirit of the border opening, we're going to do a little ride here today, and we're going to go off to the Redwoods. So here we are in mid-November, and it's a pretty nice day, and it's a great day to take the bike out for a ride. So enjoy the ride, and I'll talk to you a little bit about the Redwoods once we get there. It's just a short little drive from Vancouver to the Redwoods. Okay, we'll see you when we get there. Into Fort Langley here pretty soon, and if you look ahead of us, it doesn't look like we're going in the right direction if we're chasing good weather. But if you see behind me, it's coming. That's the blue sky coming from the ocean there. So we had quite a storm rip through here last night. The winds were really high, heavy rain. And then this morning, right over the ocean, you could see that it blew the clouds away. So that's why we decided to go for a ride. And right ahead of us is the storm that ripped through. Hopefully we don't catch up to it. So we're going to pull into Fort Langley, and we'll pull over for a coffee there, and we'll let the good weather catch up to us. Well, they were filming something at that gas station there. Fort Langley actually has a lot of locations that they use for filming. And one of them coming up here just on the left, the community center, just right there. You might even recognize that from a popular series that came out this year, Made. On Netflix, that series Made. Just gonna let these guys pass. So this area just coming up ahead, it'll be on the left. It's on the south side of 96th Avenue. Between 218th and 216th, there's a stretch here of California redwood trees, and it's an actual historic site now. So I believe that's the trees you're looking at straight ahead in the picture on the left. So what it turns out to be is in 1909, Charles Edward Pope, He was a prominent architect and one of the founders of Fort Langley as a town. He had this area here and he imported these California redwood trees and planted them. So here they are. And of course, they're nothing like the ones in California because these ones are only about 100 years old. But there's 38 of them right here. And these are all the actual California redwoods, the sequoia trees. And that's it. We just rode through the redwoods. Anyhow, there is a bit of a history to it here, and there's a real nice golf course that was built just to the south of here called the Redwoods also. And it's tied to one of the founders of Fort Langley, the town that we were just in. So I thought it'd be fun just to go for a ride through the redwoods, not like these ones that we did back in 2019. Anyhow, it was just a fun little ride today. Of course, on the west coast here, you can never predict the weather. It was so nice when we left White Rock this morning, and you can tell weather's coming back. So I think it's time to get back before we get soaked. Okay, thanks for coming along for the little ride that we had to the California redwoods. Okay, take care. We'll see you in the next one. Well, the weather changes pretty quickly here on the west coast. But you know, if you don't want to ride the rain, don't live in Vancouver. Still not complaining though. When it's 9 degrees in the middle of November, we can get out on a nice ride. Well, looks like we made it back just in time. It's just starting to sprinkle out a little bit for the next storm, so we got pretty lucky today leaving without the rain gear in Vancouver. Never do that in the fall. Yeah, we made it back just in time. No rain gear needed. We were pretty lucky there. I just got the bike covered and it just started raining.